Claims training increases claims payment. Philhealth claims processing is not just paperwork. It's a systematic approach to gather clinical and financial data about the care and services given to the Philhealth patient. This data becomes the basis for reimbursement to the hospital. It's the lifeline for many hospitals, ensuring they have the funds to continue providing essential care to their patients. Now, in many hospitals, Philhealth claims processing involves more than half of the hospital's total manpower. Now, from admitting staff to doctors, nurses, lab technicians, billing experts, they all play a part. Yet despite the importance, there is a misconception in the medical world. Hospitals often believe they are well equipped in Philhealth claims processing. Then the doctors feel that claims processing is not their concern. Now, in reality, this is a little bit false. So, here's the truth. After nearly 2 decades in claims processing, I can confidently say that many hospitals and doctors are undertrained in Philhealth claims. The result? There is an endless number of claims that are returned to hospital or RTH, or they are outright denied. Others are even referred to Philhealth Legal. Now, there is a cycle of error for almost 2 decades. So, hospitals have been losing money for 2 decades. Now, I want to emphasize the importance of training. Imagine a series of dominoes. If one falls inaccurately, the entire lineup is affected. Similarly, every step in the claims process, from patient registration to final documentation, must be precise and consistent. Errors or omissions in documentation can disrupt the entire claims process. So, examples of the problem in documentation are the following. 1. From hospital top management, you have officers, doctors, and staff. There is no competent training in Philhealth rules and processes or procedures. If hospital leaders lack training, then decision-making is affected. The entire hospital is at risk. Now, number 2, ICD coding is a make or break in claims processing. Hospitals are required to have a certified ICD coder, yet many hospitals let uncertified and untrained ICD coders do the coding. There is limited training or there is no retooling on ICD coding. Now, number 3, information in the chart will be transcribed to Philhealth forms, then submitted to Philhealth. But there is no training in proper clinical charting or documentation. You have poor penmanship, incomplete details, or incorrect entries happen. Thus, the clinical chart ends up as a trash bin of information. Naturally, the trash is transferred also to the Philhealth forms. The trash is submitted to Philhealth. So, claims are denied or returned. Let's proceed to number 4. Financial information is critical in claims processing, but there is no training in charge capture. Automation is not in place. You have underbilling or you have overbilling. Senior citizens discount are incorrect. Professional fees are incomplete. This affects the statement of account. This affects your hospital revenue. Number 5, claims processing involves 80% clinical information. This comes from your doctors. Yet, doctors are not trained in documentation. There is no history, the physical exam is incomplete, the diagnosis is incomplete or inconsistent. Medical orders are missing. Operative technique is not done. So I have seen so many hospitals who neglect to train their doctors. As a result, doctors give inconsistent and incomplete medical information. So, the claim is denied. Number 6, many hospitals, or rather, many hospital claims processors are trained by untrained senior claims processors. When I ask, who trained you? The answer is like this. Yung dati nag-resign. Pinalitan na dahil marami siyang denied. They are trained by poorly trained personnel. Hand-me-down training is commonly practiced in many hospitals. So, claims processors are not competently trained in validation and preparation of documents. What do you expect? Denied claims. I know hospital leaders are aware of the value of training. What I cannot understand is this. Hospitals want to reduce RTH claim. Hospitals want to reduce denied claims. Hospitals want to prevent legal problems. But hospitals do not want to train their leaders, doctors, and personnel on Philhealth rules and concepts. Now, my point is this. Train your people and money will follow. Hospital leaders and staff must have Philhealth training. So what will you get from training your officers and staff? First, accuracy. With proper guidance, hospital staff will encode information correctly in specific Philhealth forms. Doctors will know what information is needed and what information is not needed. Second, consistency. Every department involved, be it the diagnostic team, medical team, billing staff, will follow a consistent protocol. Standards will be upheld. This will prevent return and will prevent denial of your claim. Third, comprehension. Hospital staff will fully understand and appreciate Philhealth rules, criteria, and standards. And here's the evidence. With competent training, hospitals can drastically reduce RTH and denied claims. So, hospitals that invest in educating their leaders, their staff, doctors, and non-clinical people on the intricacies of Philhealth rules, clinical charting, training on ICD coding, and training on documentation, report fewer errors, okay, and higher reimbursement rates. Friends, it's a win-win. Hospitals receive the payment they are due, and Philhealth ensures that claims are accurate and verifiable. So, to all hospital owners, board of directors, and management, if you haven't provided this essential training to your team, Now is the time. Equip your staff with the knowledge they need. Remember, when they succeed in processing claims efficiently, the entire hospital, and most importantly, the patients, benefit. This is Coach Doc Ben. Follow for more tips.